Why does correcting your posture hurt? Well, this is an interesting question. Generally speaking, correcting your posture properly shouldn't be that much of a painful process. And the one thing you need to make sure is when you're looking at posture, you need to understand, are you actually being specific and you're just trying to stand up straighter, or are you taking into account the person's actual proper posture, which is to say the position in their actual spine, and are you improving that fundamentally? Because the two are not the same. Okay, if you're just doing, you've done a passive examination or someone's looked at your posture and said you need to improve your posture, stand against a wall, stand up straight, put your shoulders back, those sorts of things, that's not specific. We know that because we do a lot of work with x-rays here, and we've done a lot of work with x-rays in the past, and the amount of times you see people coming in saying, oh, I've got anterior pelvic tilt, or I've got other postural issues, and actually that's not the case. It's been misinterpreted, it's just wrong. And the advice that you might give, assuming that false presupposition, will be the worst thing possible for the patient. So if you've got a bad posture, you should really have a look at the spine properly if you're actually serious about changing it, and then go through the corrective process. And overall, and we do that here in the clinic, and we measure before and we measure it at the end, and overall, if you're doing a corrective regime to improve the posture objectively, it's not necessarily got to be that much of a painful experience. That said, as you're going through the strengthening process and supporting that new posture, you will find that some of the muscles are a little bit uncomfortable and ache a little bit. They're working harder, they haven't done this for a long time. That's why your posture was bad in the first place. So some of those muscles might be a little bit grumpy, but that's a normal part and parcel. Whatever you do, do not rely on these supports and aids that you get, because they do not help your posture whatsoever. Although for the moment you're wearing them, it might look better from the surface, they are doing absolutely no good whatsoever. You have all the muscles in your body to support good posture, and if you go through a comprehensive, proper postural, structural, spinal rehabilitation program and look to objectively improve your posture, you will not need any of those sorts of things, to wear at your desk or anything like that. Be careful of those sorts of things, as they will not do you good in the long term at all.